What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. The Premier League is back. We travel to the big smoke. It's West Ham away at the London Stadium on Sunday, 7th of August 2022, with a 4:30 PM BST kickoff time. The game is live on Sky Sports here in the UK. Anyone travelling down to London for this game, enjoy it and bring them 3 points back, please, Blues. Let's get off to a great start to the Premier League. Let's defend our crown, and for the first time ever, let's become 3 times consecutive Premier League champions. It all starts here. What will this season have in store for Manchester City? But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're doing daily Manchester City transfer updates. We've got plenty of Manchester City content coming throughout the season for you guys to enjoy, so if you want to stay up to date first and fast with all things Manchester City, make sure you have subscribed. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 200 likes is the like goal, and also don't forget as well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. This video also is sponsored, and it is brought to you by my preview sponsor for the season, Betmate. Big thank you to them for sponsoring this video. I will speak more about this later on in the video, but we do have this week's pot between West Ham United and Manchester City now available on Betmate. If you want to go and check that out, it's a £5 entry fee with a prize of £1,000 to be won. There's also 2 other pots running, £3 entry with a prize of £60 and £1 entry with a prize of £20. Go and check that out. All links and details, they are in the description, and it is available to anybody in the United Kingdom. If you are going to gamble, do gamble responsibly, and when the fun stops, stop. So let's crack on with this video. Let's speak about our oppositions first. West Ham. I went on to Hammers Chat YouTube channel to talk about this game. I'll leave the link to that in the description if you want to go and check that out. I did ask Gio from Hammers Chat to give his thoughts on this game for this video, but nothing has materialised, unfortunately, but that's okay. You can have my thoughts on West Ham instead. So, West Ham United, nickname the Hammers. They love crossing their arms like this and saying, "Come on, you Irons." They like to shout it at you as well. They play at the London Stadium. That is the former Olympic Stadium for London back in 2012. I will add, I do much prefer Upton Park for its character, but there we go. There will be Manchester City fans out there and other fans of other clubs as well who will say that they prefer Main Road to the Etihad. Modernisation, eh? Can't do much about that. West Ham formed 1895. 1 year after Manchester City, we formed in 1894. A good, solid, working-class football team. Relations between the fans, they are good. Lots of mutual respect there between West Ham and Manchester City. West Ham last season finished 7th in the Premier League, 56 points. They reached the Europa League semi-final before exiting to Frankfurt. Do not speak to us about European competitions and exiting at the semi-final stage. Trust me, West Ham fans, we can sympathise. But it's the opening weekend of the Premier League football season. It's been a long summer, plenty of ins and outs for everybody involved, and I cannot wait to get the season up and rolling, and I cannot wait for this opening game between West Ham United and Manchester City. I'm expecting it to be a good one. Now, what am I expecting from this game? Well, I'm expecting West Ham with David Moyes in charge to sit deep, kick and chase, cause us problems with clinicalness up top, pace up top, expose Manchester City's nice high line is what West Ham will be looking to try and do in this game. West Ham, they are better prepared than Manchester City. They've had 7 pre-season games. They're going to be sharper than us. It's going to take Man City a little while to get into their rhythm, and I'm not just talking 20-30 minutes into this game. I'm talking it's going to take us 4 or 5 games to fully get into the flow of things. So I think it's very important that we dig deeper than ever to grind, to try and show our quality for this game. For West Ham, I'm expecting to see Fabianski Lewandowski starting goal. Kurt Zouma, Dawson at the back. Declan Rice, their best player, sitting in the hole in defensive midfield. He's a real asset on set pieces. He's tall, physical, knows how to win the ball in the air, good on corners, he's good at defending them as well. We could see Fornals, Benrahma, Jared Bowen, danger man. He knows how to find the back of the net as well. Can cause Manchester City plenty of problems. Jared Bowen, definitely a player to look out for. He was a cracking signing for West Ham, who signed him from Hull back in 2020. Could well see Aaron Cresswell and Mikel Antonio starting in this game as well. They didn't start their last pre-season game though, however. I'm not too sure if they were injured or not, but I'm not seeing any suggestion to suggest that they are out of this game, so I am expecting to see Cresswell and Mikel Antonio starting in this game. I'm wondering if they're going to see some of their new signings. They recently signed Maxwell Cornet. I remember that's probably it's going to be too short of preparation, I think, to see Cornet in this game. A word, he's injured. Are we going to see Scamacca in this game? That is the question. Now for Manchester City, Jesus, Fernandinho, Raheem Sterling, Zach Stefan, Alexander Zinchenko, all around our first team squad, all out. Manchester City brought in Erling Haaland, Julian Alvarez, Kalvin Phillips, and also Ortega, Manchester City's backup goalkeeper as well. And I am thinking that we're probably going to add a left back before September comes as well, after we have missed out on Marc Cucurella of Brighton and Hove Albion. The big question now in terms of outgoings is, can Manchester City keep hold of Bernardo Silva? Laporte, he's out injured until September. He's not going to feature in this game. John Stones hasn't done much in pre-season, so I'm not too sure he'll be starting in this game. I think it will be the sharper Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake. We could see Phil Foden starting in this game. We could see Julian Alvarez starting this game. Looked very lively when he came on against Liverpool in the Community Shield. It will be interesting to see if Bernardo Silva does start in this game. I am expecting him to start in this game amid speculation of a bid incoming from Barcelona very soon, so it's all about the frame of mind, keeping him fit to maximise value, etc, etc. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't start in this game. I don't think I need to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. We do need to respond from last week's disappointing Community Shield performance against Liverpool, where we lost by 3-1 in Leicester. We do need to be much sharper here. We do need to put our chances away. We need to be clinical. We need to be working harder. We need to make sure we're cutting gaps, we're tracking back, we're cutting out risks, and most importantly, we're scoring that first goal and putting ourselves in the strongest position possible. It's not a lot to ask, is it? It's a difficult away game this to start the season. We do start away from home, as Manchester City do request every season to start away from home. That's to make sure the Etihad is in tip-top shape after concerts have been performing over the summer, and that is the case again for this season as well. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you. I'm going for Ederson in goal, Walker right back, Cancelo left back, Diaz and Ake as our two centre-backs. Wasn't overly impressed with Cancelo against Liverpool. I was wondering maybe if we could take the risk and put either Wilson-Esbrand or Ake out at left back. But if we put Ake at left back, we are running the risk with John Stones not having too many minutes in his legs to really pick up the pace. I think that might be something we maybe see after 3 or 4 games rather than this first game of the season. So I think Cancelo will get the nod. I'm going for Rodri sitting as our holding midfielder, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva further ahead of him. I'd like to see Alvarez on the right wing, Foden on the left wing, and Erling Haaland leaving the front of Manchester City's line. We could see Grealish, we could see Mahrez starting in this game. Interesting. Gundogan could be starting this game. I've spoken about Stones as well. It's all about sharpness with them missing out on the United States of America pre-season tour. We could see Kalvin Phillips potentially make his Premier League debut for Manchester City. I'm expecting we will see Haaland start, so that'll be his Premier League debut, and also Alvarez as well. So yeah, plenty of changes there, plenty of new blood for Manchester City, and of course we are now allowed 5 substitutes, so please Pep, use them. Not using one sub in the 90th minute, we've got 5 available. Get that sharpness of the whole squad up and into place as quickly as possible, and a great opportunity for some young players. Liam Delap, if he is going to be used around the first team squad, though I am expecting him to be loaned out, get him in the squad, bring him on, give him 10 minutes if things are going well. Wilson-Esbrand, Palmer as well. There's only one way to test out these youngsters, and are they good enough that we don't need to make signings? and that's to utilise them. We've got 5 subs, perfect opportunity to do that. We're not going to do that with James McAtee though, however. He has left, he's headed out on loan to Sheffield United this week. Now, speaking of my sponsor from the beginning of the video, Betmate, I've done my team for this week, so I'm going to talk you guys through that. I've gone for Ederson in goal because to me he's more likely to keep a clean sheet in this game than Fabianski. However, Fabianski might make more saves, so which one are you going to go for? I've gone for Fabianski on the bench and Ederson as my starting goalkeeper. I've gone for Diaz and Walker as my defenders, Cresswell on the bench. Declan Rice, I rate him, I think he's quality. I've gone with him alongside Kevin De Bruyne, and I've gone for Alvarez and Haaland as my 2 up top with Soucek and Antonio on the bench. There could be a fair bit of rotation in here because I don't really know what to expect for both sides when it comes to their selection, so do not let rotation catch you guys out. My top tip, you've got up until 5 minutes before kickoff to change your team, so when then teams are announced an hour before kickoff, head over to your Betmate team, make them changes, don't let it catch you out, and then maximise your potential to potentially win the big prizes. This week, £1,000 pot, £5 entry. I'm already in the draw. Come and challenge me, see if you can beat me. All details to join, they are in the description, and also all the stuff that I've got on the screen as well. Go and join that, that would be much appreciated. Like I said, it is available to anyone in the United Kingdom, and as I've said, do gamble responsibly, and when the fun stops, stop. Now, betting tips for this game, I think it's going to be both teams to score like it was in the Community Shield last week. I did back Haaland any time to score. He missed that sitter, otherwise that would have come in. Never mind. But I am backing Haaland to score in this game. I think he's going to get at least a couple of goals in this game, so I'm backing him to get 2 or more goals for this game. Might he want to run the risk? Could it be his Premier League debut and a Premier League hat-trick for Erling Haaland? Maybe. Is that a betting tip? I wouldn't rule it out. Now I'm going for 2-1 Manchester City for my score prediction. My head's telling me this is going to be a difficult game. We do tend to start the season slow. There is the potential of us dropping points. This is a difficult away game for us, so maybe I might have been safer going for a 1-1. We could even lose this game. We did do that last season against Tottenham Hotspur. I'm hoping we're going to start to learn our lessons. I'm hoping that's going to be the theme for this season. Man City have learned their lessons, and so we improve going forward in that way, and lessons are to be learned from last week in that Community Shield performance. So yeah, we need to just make sure we are completely on it. West Ham 7 games in pre-season, I guarantee they are going to be on it, so we need to make sure we're on it as well if we do want to win this game. So let's go. Cannot wait for this. I'm going to have a live stream watch along for you guys. The link to that will be up later. I'm going to go live tomorrow 4 PM BST. Look out for the link to set your reminders to come and join me for my live watch along. That would be much appreciated. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Do leave a thumbs up. 200 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below as well, including your score and team prediction for this game. Subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Plenty more Manchester City content to come for you guys to enjoy. On that push towards 27,000 subscribers, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to hit that in the next 2 or 3 days. By the end of the weekend will be sensational. It's ambitious. We can do it, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Now less than 200 subs away from 27,000 subscribers. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, I am actively looking to work with some other channels when it comes to previews and giving build up to games and giving my thoughts and everything. So if that is something that interests you as a content creator or a future content creator, let me know through my socials or through my emails and see if you can get me on, and I'm vice versa. I can get you onto the channel and give some of your thoughts as well. So do go and check out my social medias and let me know if that is something that does interest you. We've got AFC Bournemouth coming up after this game next week. I have already sorted something out to go over to one of their channels as well, so looking forward to that. So plenty more collaboration opportunities out there for anyone that is interested. Just let me know through my email or social medias through the direct message button. And lastly, do go and check out today's video sponsor, Betmate. Link is in the description. Go and join me. £5 entry fee, £1,000 there to be won in the pot prize. So any help towards that will be much appreciated. I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.